All right. all right. We should be good to go. Whew. All right. Come in. Let's see. MIT. What's going on, guys? To get your credit summit tickets, you turn up to. All right, cool. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing well. Man, I got a very powerful I got something very powerful to share with y'all today. So, um text, let me just get everything up and going, and I'm going to share something with you. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238 to get your credit summit tickets. TICKET credit summit tickets. Alrighty. All right, cool. So, hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Happy Friday. My hair's a little bit of mess. I just experienced one of the most emotional moments that I haven't experienced in a while. So, a friend of mine got hurt. She was in an accident. It was a fire, and I didn't like. I've never really dealt with people getting hurt that's close to me, guys. And I'm telling you all, this emotional thing, man, it is so different. Like it is so different. And I've never experienced it before. Like the first time I experienced this level of emotion was when my grandfather died, right? And today again I experienced those emotions, and I'm telling you, man, like it was different. Like I've never had anyone close to me injured or died, and I'm telling you, man, it's different. Like this, I've never. The only time I've ever felt this type of emotion was when my grandfather died, and I'm telling you, it was different. And one of the things that I want to talk about today is the power of being in position, right? Can somebody drop that in the chat? We're going to talk about late payments, and we're going to talk about all the other good stuff. But I want y'all to drop this in the chat. The power of being in position, right? Drop that in the chat. We're gonna talk about that. Then we're gonna go into the late payments and student loans that I'm gonna talk about today. But let me see y'all put in the chat the power of being in position. Because whether y'all want to admit it or not, or believe it or not, when you're in position to do certain things, I am telling you, it doesn't only affect you, but it can also affect the people that are close to you. And being in position, I'm telling y'all, if y'all are not in position, y'all need to get in position. Now, this isn't me telling you to say how good I am or anything like that. I just want you guys to comprehend being in position and how powerful it is to be in position. And with my friend not being able to work right now, she didn't ask me for anything. So let me make this very clear. My friend didn't ask me for anything, right? She didn't. But I knew that my friend was not working, and the accident, she's not going to work for a while. So I got in touch with her sister, and I'm like, yo, tell me what her monthly expenses are. I want you guys to calculate everything. Tell me what the monthly expenses are. And that was it. I didn't say nothing else, right? Because they didn't know what I was up to. And I got a figure. And what I was able to do, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to just go to the bank and say, hey, I'm doing a withdrawal. And I took some funds out, and I went to visit my friend, and I covered her monthly expenses for the entire month. And I'm not saying this here to brag that, oh, the rains. No, that's not the point. And some people online, they're gonna take what I'm saying the wrong way. Anyway, but you know what? The internet, it is what it is. Like, y'all people just make dumb shit out of nothing. The point I'm getting at here is, how many of you are in position right now? And like I said, my friend asked me for nothing. She didn't ask me for anything. I was the one that said, yo, my friend right now is not able to do the things that she normally do. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make a move. And this is my move that I'm going to make. That was on me. My friend didn't ask me for anything. Right? So what I want to ask you guys right now, if a family member of yours right now is hurt, if a loved one is hurt, your friend, a family friend, if someone right now in your circle is hurt, are you able to say, yo, I can cover your expenses for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days? How many of you right now are in a position to do that? Like, this is a moment of clarity, because you know what? Incidents or accidents can happen to any one of us. There's no schedule on it. It's not like, well, on November 31st, there's going to be an accident with Daraine. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, these things are not planned. These things happen. And when these things happen, who are the type of people that's in your circle? What type of people you got in your circle right now? What type of people do you have in your circle right now that can, without you even asking? Because like I said, my friend never asked for nothing, right? Without even asking, you can go and say, hey, I want you to focus on recovery. Don't even worry about your bills for this month. I'm going to take care of it. Right? How many people right now do you have in your circle that can do that for you without you even asking? Without you even asking, are you in position? You guys want to know why I'm keeping the credit summit? To put people in positions. Guys, a little over 2.5, 3 years ago, I wasn't able to do none of this. None of this. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I had bad credit. I wasn't able, everything that I'm doing now, credit, I owe all of it to credit. Everything that I'm able to do. The position that I'm in now, my ability to take care of my mom, my ability to take care of my sisters, my ability to provide employment, the ability that I have to impact each and every one of you. All of this is because of credit. And you know what started it? An investment in myself. Me coming to the realization that, yo, bro, you need to get your shit together. You need to get yourself together, Daraine. You need to get yourself together. And if you keep putting it off and waiting on somebody to do this and somebody else to do that, when do we say it stops with me? Like, when do we say that? 1 second, guys. I got a call coming in. Hello? I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Tia, talk to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, I'm here right now. You guys can come through. Okay. Yeah, John can get in. I'm actually doing a live right now. I told John that he can enter, so if the door is locked, he can enter. It's fine. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was an emergency and I had to take that call. So it goes back to what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of people online with a lot of like all they want to do is talk bad about people and talk negativity. But let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. How much people can you help? How much lives can you impact? And how many people can you say right now that if something was to happen, these people got my back? You cannot wait for somebody else to be that person for you. You cannot. We got to work on improving ourselves. Coach Nakisha, you said it right. We have to work on improving ourselves, and that starts with self development. Are you holding yourself accountable? Credit is a tool. Credit is a tool. And this tool, ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you, it can set you financially free. One, I wasn't born here. I was born in Jamaica. I lived in Jamaica for 20 years, right? I've been living in the United States for 13 years. I wasn't born here. And I'm telling you, from someone that had nothing, absolutely nothing, I was broke like a joke and ready to choke. I was stuck like Chuck in the pickup truck. And I was able to learn a skill. It's a skill called credit, it's a skill called consumer law, it's a financial literacy skill. And within a short period of 2.5 years, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to become financially free. It all started with an investment in myself. How many of you right now are willing to invest in yourself? How many of you right now that believes that you are your greatest investment? I'm curious to know. How many of you believe that you are your greatest investment? How many of you? Because there's a lot of people that don't even believe in themselves. And I know it sounds hard to believe, but there are people that don't even believe in their own capabilities. Did I have debt when I moved here? I didn't have debt at the time. I did, however, accumulate debt because I was not financially literate. I wasn't financially savvy. So I had about 15, I think it was about like 10 to $15,000 worth of credit card debt over a span of like maybe 9 years of not learning anything about credit. And I had to use what is called the snowball method. I used the snowball method to pay down my credit cards. I was paying collections because I didn't know that you didn't have to pay collections. I didn't know any of this stuff. But you know what I did? I had a dream and I had a belief. I had a dream and a belief in myself that I am going to figure it out. And everywhere I turned, every time I tried to access something, guess what? Dude, you have no credit. Dude, you got bad credit. No, bro, no. So, no, bro. What do you don't understand? The N or the O, bro? Like, I was getting no everywhere I turned. Everywhere I turned, I was getting no's. And I couldn't comprehend why. Like, I heard people talking about this thing called credit. I heard them saying credit, 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 but I did not know what this credit stuff was. I had no idea what this credit stuff was. I didn't. And it took me a few years to even learn about credit. But guess what? I learned credit and I became the best at it. I did. I learned credit and I became the best at it. Excuse me. So I am saying to you, how much do you believe in you? How much? How much do you believe in you that you are the one? You are the one. You are the chosen one. You are the one that is ordained to change the dynamics of your family. It is you. It's not your brother. It's not your sister. It's not your auntie. It is you. When are you going to accept? When are you going to accept that the person that will change your family's life forever is you? When? Somebody tell me. The person you are looking for to come and save you is yourself. Yes. See, because I know something about you that you don't know about you. And I'm telling you, you have greatness in you. My question is, are you willing to be planted in the environment that can grow your greatness? Are you willing to be planted in the environment to grow your greatness? What does that mean? It means you need to learn about credit. You need to learn about finances. You need to learn about taxes. You need to learn about trust. You need to learn about life insurances. You need to learn about wealth vehicles that can take the needle of your life and push it in the direction that you want to go. It first starts with credit. That's how it started for me. Credit set me financially free. Credit did it. And I know credit can do it for you. My question to you is, do you believe that you can learn what I'm teaching you with consumer law? Do you believe that you can learn it, become a master at it, and set not only you, your family, and your circle financially free? This is why the Credit Summit was created. The Credit Summit was created to educate us, because when I came here, if I knew the things that I knew now, I am telling you, I would have been so further ahead in life. But I didn't know the things that I didn't know. I didn't know about any conferences. I didn't know about any summits. I didn't know that I had a personal responsibility to get out the mud. I knew none of this. It took me years to learn this. And the fact that you are here, the fact that you are on this live, the fact that you're willing to tune in right now on a Friday. You could be anywhere right now. You could be on vacation. You could be going to the clubs. You could be doing whatever you want to do, but you are here. You are here right now. You are here. This means something. It does. It means that the hand that life gave you, you want more. Put it in the chat. I want more, because there is abundance out there. You are the one. Someone says, I'm at work trying to not to get caught watching the live. I'm telling you, you are the one. You deserve more. And until you admit to yourself that you deserve more, abundance will not come your way. That is a fact. I want more to life, because what life is giving me right now, I know there's more and I want it. Speak the things you want into your life. I know life will give me what Whatever I ask life for, life will give me. Right now, each and every one of you, you are a sum total of the decisions, all the decisions that you have made up to this point in your life. We are all self-made, all of us. We are all self-made, but only rich people will admit it. And y'all know I'm not lying here. We are all self-made. Why? Because we are a sum total of all the decisions we have made to this point. Y'all know it is true. Y'all know this is true. It's not a secret. We all know that it's true. We are a sum total of the decisions we've made to this point. The question is, what does your next 3 years look like? Somebody tell me. How does your next 3 years look? How does your next 5 year look? I want in, is there live option? Ramirez, give me some more context. What do you mean? I want in, is there live option? I'm not quite sure what you mean, brother man. Give me some more context to that. I want more, but affordability is a what? Affordability is nothing. Affordability is only a factor if you let it be a factor. Nothing in life can stop you apart from you. If you make a conscious decision that price, affordability is going to stop me, guess what? It will stop you, because life gives you what you ask of it. If we can't be there, will there be a live option way to see the credit summit? The team and I, we have discussed live option. It is on the table right now. It is. But you know what, Ramirez? I want this to be an experience. I want this to be an experience. We are considering a live option for those of you who won't be able to make it. So I think around the 22nd, we will let you guys know, because I'm going to do a big live, letting you guys know if we're going to go virtual or not. But I'm here to tell you that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The question isn't, the real question is, it's not that you can't afford it. That's not the question. The question is, how important is it for you to find a way to get it done? What are the questions are we asking life? Are we asking life the right questions? Are we asking life the right questions? I've been told you guys, we have a financing option. If you want to be a part of my university, I have a financing option where it requires no credit check, none. I've said this multiple times. I've said it multiple times. I've said this multiple times. I have financing option, no credit check required, none. So when I hear somebody say, yo, Daraine, I can't afford it, that is not true. It's not true. You can. The question is, how important is it to you? That's the correct question. Don't tell me that you can't afford it. How important is it to you? Because where there's a will, there's a way, and we make time for the things that we want. So I know that it's not time, that's not the issue. We make the time for the things that we want. If you need to get something done, how important is it to you to get it done? Let me tell you how important financial literacy was to me. September 18th, I had $6,000 in my savings, right? And I joined a program, and I've never spent $1,000 or $2,000 before. I've never done it. So at the time, that was a lot of money. But my issue was, What was holding me back was my mind, because I thought $2,000 was a lot of money. That's what I thought. Remember, I wasn't born here, guys. I was not. I've never really seen or spent 2,000 US dollars before, right? I need more information on the financing, please. No problem. So take your phone out from me. I'm going to give you a number to text. I want you to text the word university. For those of you that want to explore the financing option, I want you to text the word university. Text the word university to 917 993 5238. So text the word university to 917 993 5238. Text the word university and we will take care of you. I'm here to tell you, beloved, that not because you had late payments, not because you had a bankruptcy, not because you had a charge off, not because you have student loans, not because you were born poor the same way I was. Your past does not define your future. Where you are right now is what it is. It doesn't mean this is where you're going to always be. And I need you to comprehend that. Right? Burnett, you made a really good statement. We are asking life the same things for years, and life been giving us poverty and broke. Never ask life for abundance. How we know our thoughts have brought us to our circumstances. Burnett, you are on the money. I want you to think about something for me. Everybody, what's the number? The number is 917 993 5238. 917 993 5238. Text me the word university. Just text the word university. A simple text message can change your entire life. 917 993 5238. Thank you very much. The greatest asset you have is yourself. No, that's in 917 993. So it's 917 993, not 994. 917 993 5238. That's 917 993 5238. Would love to have you on our podcast to share your story and knowledge. Let's go. Send me a DM. Wealthy Migrant, send me a DM. Send me a DM, Wealthy Migrant. Send me a DM. I'm telling you, guys, I used to. Has anyone here ever walked barefoot before? Who here has ever walked barefoot? Has anyone here ever walked barefoot before? I'm not talking inside your house. I'm talking outside. Who's ever walked barefoot before? Like, guys, I was so poor, I did not have shoes outside. I was walking barefoot. Guys, I'm not over here making no story up. I am telling you, I have been there. Walking barefoot every day, I have been there. I have been there. Yes, in Jamaica, yes, I have been there. And I'm not ashamed to speak about my past. I'm not. Because I have been poor. I have been poor. And now I've made a lot of money. And if I had a choice, which I do, I'm never going back to being poor. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I refuse. I rebuke that out of my life. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I refuse to be a common man. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I will not speak that into my life. Because I know abundance is there for all of us. Abundance is here for all of us. I will not speak the things that I don't want into my life. I refuse to give it my energy. I refuse to give it life. I refuse to have those words come out of my mouth. The things that I don't want in my life, I refuse it. I do not want it. Do not visit me. Do not come to my house. Do not visit me in my dreams. The things that will not get me to my destination in life, I refuse it. I do not want it. I don't. And this is me being completely transparent with each and every one of you. I don't want it. I only want abundance in my life. I only want friends that can share my dreams. I only want friends that can push me to be better than I was yesterday. I only want a circle that say, Daraine, you're thinking too small. You need to think on a higher level. I only want people around me that can grow me. I only want people around me that is conducive to my growth. I only want people around me that can help me to bring and to push the needle to the destination that I want to go. I only want people around me that can assist me with creating generational wealth. I only want people that I can grow with. Everything else, I rebuke it, I refuse it. I want no parts of it. None. I don't want it. What type of people do you want in your life? What type of people do you want in your life? Do you want the person in your life that's going to come and talk about gossip all the time? No, bro, get off of my line. I don't want to hear about no soap opera. I don't want to hear about the football game. I don't want to hear about the basketball game. That is not doing anything for me. Come talk to me about some life insurance. Tell me about whole life insurance. Tell me about an IUL, an Index Universal Life. Tell me about how I can set up a trust and use a trust to own my life insurance policies, and then I can take out policies on every ear that is born into my name. Tell me about the things that can set me financially free. Tell me about credit. Give me the secret about I do not have to pay collection. 15 USC 1692 CC. Tell me that late payments are illegal. What I need to do to get late payments deleted. 15 USC 1681A 2A1. 15 USC 1666B. 15 USC 1637. B, tell me about the things of what the IRS says. This charge-off is not a charge-off. It is gross or ordinary income. Once a Form 1099-C has been filed, tell me that the student loan servicer stole my identity. I have no contract with that student loan servicer. I have no contract. 15 USC 1690. 15 USC 1681B2. I have no permission to give them. I gave them no permission. They have no written permission from me. How are they furnishing my information? Tell me about 18 USC 1028A that says if a person uses, possesses, or transfers a means of identification of me without a permissible purpose, that is aggravated identity theft. Tell me how I can delete a bankruptcy in 4 days. Tell me how I can move to the next level of my life. Do not bring your negative thoughts, your negative energy into my life. I don't want it. I don't. There is no time slots left. Pre-qualify for the university. Jennifer, let's go. Talk about the next level. Let's go to the next level. It starts at the Credit Summit. This is where it starts. Guys, this is why guys, I've spent over $100,000 putting this Credit Summit together. I think right now we're at $150,000 putting this event together. I could have used that money to go do something else. I could have go bought a Lamborghini like my friends. A Lamborghini is only 300,000. 150,000, that's half of it. I could have gone and bought a Lamborghini. I could have. I could have gone to buy real estate, but I am putting on this conference for you. You have to be there. You must be there. For your name's sake, you have to be there. I don't care if you walk. I don't care if you swim. I don't care if you ride a bike. I don't care if you're on a boat. Get to Atlanta. The excuses we give ourselves are down payment for failures in our life. Let's remove the excuses. Let's remove the excuses from our lives. Excuses and results will never, ever be in the same sentence. It has to work or it has to work. There is no, failure is not an option. How big would you dream? How big would you dream if failure was not an option? How big would you dream if failure was not an option? We need to remove excuses from our lives. Excuses are nothing but down payments on failure in your life. We need to remove excuses. Failure is not an option. It has to work or it has to work. It has to work or it has to work. It has to work or it has to work. Failure is not an option. It is not. I refuse to fail. But guess what? It's okay to fail. It is okay to fail. And I know some of you right now are going to say, Daraine, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it okay to fail? Because within failures lies the lessons to success. If you know all the ways that don't work, the only thing left is what works. If you know all the ways that something don't work, the only thing left, beloved, is what works. It is okay to fail. Fail and fail fast. So you are only left with what works. And I know what you said, Daraine. I refuse to fail, yes. But if I do fail, there's nothing wrong with failing. I don't want anyone to misinterpret my words. If you fail, it is okay. It is not how you fall, it's how you get up. If you can look up, you can get up. Get up. It is not how you failed. Tell me about your comeback game. Tell me about your comeback game. My comeback game is so strong. My comeback game is so strong. It's like my mind is in the gym every day. I am reading. I am developing my mind. I am learning. I stretch my mind every day beyond the capacity of the day before. How big would you dream if failure was not an option? How big? I need you guys to drop commit. Please put commit in the chat. Commit. I want you guys to commit to coming up to the Credit Summit. I want you guys to commit. Commit for me. Commit. Commit. I want to see who's committed. Commit to showing up to the Credit Summit. My girl says I don't have a good comeback game. This is why I'm sad. It's okay. It's cool. It's fine. Nothing wrong right now if your comeback game is weak. Because you know what? Your comeback game is like a muscle. You being planted in the right environment can improve your comeback game. Dream big. Commit to your success. Dream even bigger and then commit to your success again. The Credit Summit, ladies and gentlemen, is a Black-owned business. It is a Black-owned business, number one. Number two, it is designed specifically for you. So whether you're a credit repair professional, whether you're a consumer that needs to be educated, whether you have kids that need to learn about credit and finances, the Credit Summit is for you. The summit is September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. All the information is on the website. Text the word summit. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, Twitter, text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Text the word summit. Crown Marie, what's going on? Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. If you're on Instagram, just comment the word summit right now. Just drop the word summit in the chat. If you are on Instagram right now, just comment the word summit. Drop the word summit right now in the chat. I bought one of your programs, but having a hard time being consistent. And I know that's the key. This is motivating me to keep going. I'm about to be 60 on the 20th and nowhere near where my goal is. All right. I like that. Now, Santia, will you be at the Credit Summit, Santia? I want to know if you're going to be at the Credit Summit. Because if you are, Santia, I want you to come and see me. Drop the word summit in the chat. If you are on Instagram right now, drop the word summit in the chat. Secure your tickets. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, all you got to do is send me a text message. Summit, SUMMIT. Send me a text message to 917-993-5238. Text me the word summit. The Cooking Credit, bruh. I love that name. The Cooking Credit. I love that name. I can give you a whole business model on that name. I need everybody locked in. Hey, I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but I'll be there. When you give your subconscious mind a command, it will find answers. You will now see things and options that are available to you. You never know the things that can happen when you put the right information. Can I help with collections? Yes. Absolutely yes. I have secured mines, my ticket, my flight, and the Hilton. Can't wait. Let's go, Eve. Let's go. Just locked in for Atlanta. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Together. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. They talk about slavery, right? And for 400 years, or somewhere about, we couldn't read. How could you be my own mentor? Family First Inc. All you got to do, Family First Inc., is text the word on the screen. Text the word university. If you want to be in the mentorship Family First Inc., all I need you to do is text the word mentor or university. Either one, it doesn't matter. Text the word mentor or university to 917-993-5238. Text the word mentor or text the word university. Send me a text message to 917-993-5238. Let me explain how powerful information is. I'm gonna give you guys some context right now. A lot of times we hear that, oh, we are descendants of slaves. We are descendants of slaves. You guys were slaves for 400 years. While that may be true for some people, we were born kings. We were born as gods. We are gods. We are kings. We are queens. Right? We are gods. We are kings. We are queens. The number again, the number is 917-993-5238. 917-993-5238. And if you don't want to own your own crown, if you don't want to wear your crown, if you don't want to wear your crown, there's nothing I can do about that. You are kings. You are queens. Do not let anyone take you out of what you are. My people are destroyed because of a lack of information. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed because of a lack of information. For 400 years, this is the story they gave us, right? I wasn't there, so I don't know. But for 400 years, we weren't able to read. And I want you to really think about the power of information. Why do you think we were separated from knowledge? Why do you think we were separated from knowledge? The website is bugging, can continue with registration. Just refresh your browser for me, please. Just refresh your browser. Because we had a few people that just locked in. First badge bought. Who just bought a badge? King Leo. King Leo just bought a badge. Shout out to you, King Leo. Right? This is how the story goes. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you if it was true or not. But for 400 years, we couldn't read. So what I want you to do is text the word. Been on your pages for a bit now, brother, my man. Thank you very much. Text the word university. I tried to get the Labor Day special for $4.97, but it was the same technical issues. Again, now it's only two options. $2.97 is definitely not the package. Okay. Now, I want us to do a little bit of thinking. So good, Aber is here. Thank you, Aber. We're having, I believe some people are having a little bit of issue, Abby, with the link. I know the link is good. All they need to do is just refresh their browser. I'm confident that everything is good. But if you guys are having any issues now, my CTO is here. My technical officer is here, so we can see if there's any issues. So if you're having any issues with getting the tickets, let us know. Growth strategy. Thank you very much for the badge. I want us to do a little thinking here. I would just, thinking is the hardest thing most people never do. I just want us to think for a minute. A 400-year period, we couldn't read. Reading was illegal. You could get killed, you could get lynched, you could be hanged just for reading, right? Okay. What is that? Information. What can information do? Information can give a person a paradigm shift. Information can set a person financially free. Information can make people wealthy. Information can change your conversations. Information can bring a group or a nation together. Okay. In school, we were told to go to school and get a job. We were told that we need to get a degree. We were told that we need to hang this degree on our wall. We were told that we need a house, 2.5 kids, white picket fence. These are the things we were told. Now follow me real quick. The first book that we were given to read after the period of slavery, according to what is written, because I wasn't there, the first book within the last 5 days, my mentality is on. Yo, shout out to King Leo. Brother, I've ordered 4 of the books you've had in a pick and just read all 4 within the last 5 days. My mentality is on fire right now. This is what I am talking about. This is the paradigm shift. Reading through information. Information will set you on fire. Information will have you questioning the very fabric of reality. Information. When I tell people that late payments don't exist, people say, oh, Daraine, you're telling lies. Late payment exists. Who are you to be telling people this information? What gives you the right to share this information with them? People are telling me, don't tell y'all this information. Why are you telling them this information, Daraine? Why? Why can't you just learn this information, go build your businesses, go be rich, and just, why are you telling people the information? Why are you telling people this information? Don't tell them, Daraine. They don't need to know. Don't tell them. You know what my response is? I have a moral obligation. I have a moral obligation to help and impact everybody that I come into contact with. So if that means that a lot of you are going to get upset because I'm sharing this information with my people, so what? I don't care. I don't care. Because I know when I learned that late payments are illegal, 15 USC 1681A 2A1, 15 USC 1662B, when I learned that late payments were illegal, when I learned that you can delete utilization, it changed my whole life. I was able to build out an 800 credit profile 3 times in 1 year. Don't tell them, Daraine. Why are you telling people and showing people how to build out an 800 profile? Why are you doing this? Why can't you just go leverage your own credit and go build your businesses and be okay? You help with bankruptcy, brother? Yes, I will be teaching how to delete a bankruptcy in 4 days at the Credit Summit. I'm going to break this all down to y'all. How to delete a bankruptcy in 4 days. Do you know how many times my Instagram profile has been deleted? Some of y'all probably don't even know. There is people that is making it their mission for you not to hear what I'm telling y'all. There's people that's saying, oh, Daraine, you're a scam. There's people that's saying, oh, this dude Daraine don't know what he's talking about. I've been an attorney for years. I've never heard of nothing like this. That's not my problem if you didn't figure this stuff out. You could be an attorney all you want. That has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Oh, I've been an attorney for 10 plus years. I've never heard of this before. You can't do this. No. You can't do this. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. I can do all things, and I can prove the things that I say because I've either one, seen the case law, read the case law, or I've read the law. It is written. So because your limited mind cannot conceive the things that I'm saying, it doesn't make what I'm saying wrong. It means, bro, maybe you want to step your game up. Maybe you want to have a conversation with me. How about instead of you slandering my name, how about instead of you slandering my name, you invite me to your platform and you say, Daraine, I've heard you speak about this. Give me some more context. What are you talking about? I've never heard this before. All right, let's go read the case law together. Let's go pull up truth in lending together. Let's go find all the mortgage fraud case laws. How about that? But you see, there's people that, like, their mind is so corrupt that they want to build a name for themselves because they want to talk bad about you. We have these people. We have these leeches that their rise to fame is to bring somebody down. That's all they want to do. Their rise to fame is to bring you down. Ignorant. How about you go and read the laws, bro? You're a whole lawyer. Go read the damn laws. Oh, I forgot. You don't specialize in consumer law. It's cool. It's cool. It doesn't make what I'm saying wrong. Go read the laws. So when I go on a platform and I say late payment doesn't exist, late payments don't exist. Why? Because Congress says your consumer report does not include transactions. Where does the late payment come from if your transactions on your consumer report are excluded? How can a late payment, which is a transactional history, exist if transactions on your consumer reports are excluded? Please explain to me, where does the late payment come from? Where does the late payment come from? Where does the late payment come from if the law that governs how information gets reported to your credit says transactions are excluded from the consumer report? Tell me where the late payment comes from. If there are any of my haters watching this right now, if any of my haters are watching this right now, and I mean this with love, come on the live. I want you to come on the live. Request to come on the live. I don't like animosity. I don't like that type of stuff. That stuff is drama. Let's have a conversation as adults. I want to know your point. Tell me why you think I'm incorrect. Just let me know so I can shed some light on whatever discrepancy you might have. I'm inviting you right now. Go to YouTube, get on the live right now. Let me, where is the link? If there's any of my haters on here right now, Command V. I'm dropping a link right now in the chats, right? I'm dropping a link right now in the chats. Come on the live. I want to know. I want to know. I'm dropping a link right now. Join me on the live. Join me on the live right now. If there's anyone on here right now that says, Daraine, you are talking a bunch of nonsense. Daraine, what you're saying isn't true. Please come on the live now so we can have a conversation. Don't be hiding in the comments with your Twitter fingers. Don't do it. Because a lot of y'all only got Twitter fingers. Like, you can write a whole passage because you got your Twitter fingers. Like I said, I mean this with all love. I mean it with love. I want you to join me on the live right now. Hold on, guys. I'm getting another call. Give me 2 seconds. Hello, good day. Hey, Michael, I'm on a live right now. Give me a few. I'm going to hit you right back up. No, it's cool. It's cool. This is your number? All right, I'm going to save it. All right, Michael? Yeah, no problem. So I dropped the link. I dropped the link. Come on the live. Let's have a conversation. I like having conversations. Like this Twitter finger back and forth, I'm not with it. That's why you don't see me respond to none of y'all comments. I will not give you no energy. I don't got time for it. If you want a conversation, let's get on a platform and let's talk about it. The Twitter finger back and forth, I'm not that dude, bruv. I'm not the dude that's going to engage in no Twitter finger with you. I'm not. So if you have any ambiguity, if you have any if you feel that I'm just talking nonsense, let's have a conversation. And I want to know, what do you think I'm saying that is inaccurate? Come on the live. Request to join the live. I just dropped the link. Come on the live right now. I'm inviting you. Stop hiding behind comments and Twitter fingers. I don't have the time for it. Let's get on your podcast. Let's get on your podcast. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So while my Twitter finger friends are summing up the courage to either come on the live or they're gonna stay in the comments with the Twitter fingers, I mean, it's whatever, like whatever. Let's talk about late payments now, right? Let's talk about late payments. Can somebody ask me why I say late payments are illegal? Can somebody just ask me the question? I want somebody to come on the live. Let's have an interview. I want who wants to interview me right now? If you want to interview me right now, come on the live. Who wants to interview me right now? Request to join the live. I'm going to drop the link again for YouTube and Facebook and all these platforms. Y'all can use the link there. If you're on Instagram, you can request to join the live here. All right, Christian Banks. Christian, click that link. Click the link, Christian. Click the link. Click the link. Let's discuss why late payments are illegal. Let's discuss why there is no late payment. And the only way a creditor can treat a payment as late. I'm going to touch student loan in a minute. I just dropped the link. Who wants to come on? Somebody use the link. Come on, join me. Ooh, I got somebody. All right, cool. Somebody came on. Oh, we got a few people. All right. All right, I see a few people coming on. Dwayne and what's that? Idana. I see a few people coming on. Let's talk about it. What's going on? Dwayne, can you hear me, Dwayne?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Sorry.
Talk to me, Dwayne. What do you want to know? Talk to me, brother.
Good afternoon. I just want to introduce. I've been a follower of you from a long time. I'm not one of your hater for sure. um, I have a problem.
Mm,
There was a Bentley that I purchased from Bentley. Um, I live in the state of Florida, but I was working in the Midwest, so I guess it was stolen, and I didn't aware of it like two
mm,
months after, when Bentley called me and tell me the vehicle was on the port shipping all that something. But anyhow, I was up to park with my payment stuff like that, and then they repo the vehicle from me, and they put that I was a repossession on my credit and dropped my
mm,
credit score from my 800 right on my credit score is like in the 610.
mm.
So the only question I have to ask you, how would I able to resolve that situation?
All right. So hold on one second. King that just came on Instagram. Could you just mute out your background for me? I'm hearing the feedback. I'm gonna come to you in a minute. So let's get Dwayne's question out of the way. So Dwayne, what we're talking about right now sounds like a repossession, right? Cool.
Yeah,
Insurance. Was there insurance on the vehicle?
yes, progressive.
Okay, cool. So full coverage, I'm gonna assume, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now you have full coverage on there. Did you make a police report and did you report the vehicle stolen?
So I didn't do that because when they reach out to me, they tell me I have to go and verify the vehicle was there. So when I was calling the, what do you call that, the Department of Repo or whatever it is, some investigation service,
Mhm.
they keep declining and say they don't know if the vehicle was really at the port. So I need to wait before I file a police report.
File a police
So
report. I would file a police report anyway. How
okay,
recent was this?
this is about 3 months now.
Okay. So and the insurance company is telling you to wait before you file the police report.
No, I did file the insurance claim, but they said I shouldn't file the police report because they don't know if the vehicle is really at the port or if it's really
No, file the police report because the longer you take to do this, the longer the insurance don't want to pay you. That's the problem. They don't want to pay.
okay.
If the vehicle is stolen, if the vehicle is stolen, file the police report. Use the police report and send it to your insurance company,
Okay.
right? Send it to there. And now we're talking about one, the insurance now should be able to pay off the vehicle. That payment now that the account gets paid off, the account now will be paid in full. If the account is still reporting as a repossession after that, the account is being reported inaccurately. That's number one, because it's no longer a repossession and the account has been paid off. So the account should be closed or paid in full. And then a part of your negotiation is to have them delete, because for them to repossess a vehicle, they must have possession of the vehicle. Do they have possession of the vehicle? Does the insurance company have, or the not the insurance company,
Bentley.
um,
Bentley
the
Finance
finance
Service.
company? Do they
Yes.
have possession of the vehicle?
Yeah, they found the vehicle. They have it.
So they have a stolen vehicle. It wasn't repossessed. It was a
Exactly.
stolen vehicle.
Exactly.
Repossessions come in when you were late on those payments, right?
I wasn't late on none of the payment.
Good. So if they recovered the vehicle and you were current on all your payments, that's not a repossession.
Got you.
So now we're talking about UCC 9 part 6 that covers repossession. And then we're talking about now your state repossession laws. I'm going to be breaking this down at the credit summit.
Okay.
So Dwayne, make sure you get your tickets, all right? I have
Yes.
a few more people in queue, so I'm gonna go take some more calls. All right, Dwayne?
Okay. No problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Dwayne. Thank you. All right, next up I have Idana. Dana, I'm gonna say Dana. Dana, you here?
Hello, I am.
How you
Can you
doing,
hear me?
Queen?
I'm
Yes,
good.
loud
How
and
are
clear.
you?
Talk to me. I
All
am
right.
great. Better
So,
now that I'm speaking to you.
okay, awesome, awesome. It's great talking to you because I have my credit report right here and I'm working this out and
Okay.
I'm like, then I just got the text and I'm like, wow, what's the chances, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very happy
Mm-hmm.
to be on this call.
No
Um,
problem.
there was a
One
time when
second.
my
Hey,
credit.
King, that just came on. Could you just go on mute just to mute out the background? I'm gonna get to you in a minute. All right. I didn't want to keep you waiting. That's why I pulled you on. Go ahead, Dana.
Thank you. So there was a time when my credit was impeccable, had
Mm-hmm.
the money coming in, paying all my bills, ate something, credit score, everything was good. But then it's like life started happening. And
Mm-hmm.
then the pandemic happened. And right now
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at a lot of collections. And just
Okay.
yesterday I got a letter. I got a letter called Writ of Seizure and Sale of Land.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they're looking to take away my property for $6,000. So I'm like, this is kind of ludicrous, but I do owe the money. It is to, I'm in Canada, by the way. So it's
Mm-hmm.
to a credit card company. And then I just have like this whole, it seemed like right before the pandemic, everything started hitting. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I crashed. And at one point, honestly, the letters were coming in and
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't opening them. It sounds crazy, but I just kind of
It's
left
not.
them.
It's not crazy. It's not. Don't think it's not crazy.
I didn't
Life
open them.
happens. It's not crazy. You're
Yeah.
not the only one that has been through this.
Yeah. And so this is where I'm at right now. And
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing on there that I don't believe should be on there, but the
Mm-hmm.
rest of them I really owe. And I'm like,
Well, it's not a matter if you owe it or not.
mhm.
That's not the point. The point is for the information to get furnished on your consumer report, did they do what the law requires? That's it. It's not a matter if you owe it or not. We're not talking about that,
Mhm.
right? Whether you owe it or not, that's your personal business. Our business is this. The information that is being reported, and if you're in Canada, that means it's TransUnion and Equifax you guys have over there, right?
That's right. Mhm.
Okay, good. So if the information is it accurately reporting? That's the question we want to ask. So now if we're talking about late payments, collections, stuff like that, okay, cool. What does the Canadian law say about debt collection? So I want you to go to Google right now, right?
Okay.
And I want you to type in debt collection law in Canada and see what pops up.
Okay.
Type into Google debt collection law in Canada.
Okay. I'm doing it right now.
Yep. And let me know what pops up. If there are consumer reporting agencies in Canada, just like what's over here in the US, it simply means that there are consumer laws. It might be called something else in Canada, but there are laws to protect you from these corporations.
Mhm. I'm seeing a lot of sponsored ads, and then I see like a government website. It says debt collection, know your rights.
Okay, good. So on there now, let's find out what the Canadian version of our FDCPA is, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. That's what we have over here. So I would type in there Canadian our FDCPA Canada and see now if it's going to bring me to the Canadian version of the FDCPA that we have here in the US.
Okay, so in this website here, I'm gonna type in FDCPA.
FDCPA
Okay.
in Canada. I hope you're able to fly out, and come to the credit summit. I have a thing going on right now. If you come in from Canada or the UK or South Africa, I'm giving you a full scholarship to join my university. If you're in Canada, UK, or South Africa, and you can prove, because I need to see proof,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
you guys came from those countries, I'm giving you guys a full scholarship into my program.
For real.
If you're able, and I like
I
meeting people where they're at. If you are willing to leave your country to
mm-hmm.
come to my summit to learn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna match your energy.
Oh, that's
That's
sweet. Thank
that's the
you.
type of dude that I am.
Thank you. I'm gonna look at the info. Thank you.
Please do, and let me know. All right.
I will.
All right. Cool. Keep me posted, Dana. All right. So I'm gonna go to Tanya, and then I'm gonna go to Instagram, and then I'm gonna go to the other two persons in the queue. So Tanya, you're up. Talk to me, Tanya. How are you doing, Queen? I think you are muted. I cannot hear you, Queen.
Okay, sorry about that.
Perfect.
I recently just started following you, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
I'm working on my credit. I have
Mm-hmm.
actually repaired my credit more than one time. I'm a real estate broker, so I've helped clients. But now my situation is this: I have like utilization right now. I've literally
Mm-hmm.
just got my utilization down,
Mm-hmm.
and I had like a collection on my account for like maybe 2 years, and I knew I was not really supposed to pay it. So I finally
What
got that.
state are you in?
I'm in Florida.
And you said you paid a collection already?
No, I did not pay a collection. I knew
Okay.
it was
What
not.
type of collection? What type of debt is it?
No, that collection. Telling you, I had a collection. I had got an attorney, and they got it off and got me some money for that collection, right? And I just
Okay.
utilization down. Then all of a sudden, nowhere, another collection comes on my credit from they said
Interesting.
from a
When?
medical from just I'm like as soon as
Hold
I
on,
get
hold on, hold on. When did it pop on? Was it this year?
yeah, this is a different collection from a medical. They said it's from when I went to a hospital back in 2018. So when I got the
Yeah, we
le-
don't care about when it
so
happened.
it's causing a problem now because I just got utilization down, and then I sent a letter stating that I needed them to remove that off. I've stated some laws, and then they sent me back a letter with all these medical charges from the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah, yeah. They can
Um,
talk. That's bull. That's all of that is crap. Don't. That's garbage. When did this collection appear on your credit? That's what I want to know. When?
it appeared in the last month or two.
Okay. Now I want you to look up what is the statute of limitation. Let me. You know what? Let me open up a browser right now. What is the statute of limitation for collecting medical debt in Florida? All right, the statute of limitations for medical debt in Florida is 5 years. Okay, and you said it's happening when?
2018.
So 2018 to 2023, that is 5 years. What month?
I think I went in that hospital like in May or June,
I
and they just said yes, been
need
five.
you
I
to
said,
confirm this. This is very important. This is very important.
I got the paper right.
Confirm the month.
I got the paper right here. Wait a minute. Let me get.
Because if the month is May from 2018 to 2023, that is 5 years. We are in September right now. The statute of limitation for collecting that alleged medical debt has passed. A collection company have no right to contact you regarding that debt. So I want you to bring all that information and come to the credit summit.
Hold on, I think anyway, that's it. Okay, I understand. I know it's 5 years and I need to come. I have one other question for you because I know you were talking about mortgages and how the mortgage and the note can't be separated. And
Mhm,
I have a mortgage. Okay, so I have a mortgage on a property in my business name. So
mhm.
it's not on my personal credit, and it's not on my one of my business credit report. So I was wondering, does that still apply if they're not like really reporting it on
It
your
it
credit?
does. It does. It does, because if the person is not the holder of the note and the holder of the mortgage, there is no legal obligation to pay. They must possess both. The mortgage and the note travels together. That is
So
a Supreme
So
Court case ruling.
if it's a new like like if they have somebody else servicing or a new company has it, do they
No,
have
so
to
this
have
is where an audit is. This is where an audit comes in. You would have to get with an attorney, preferably a mortgage or a real estate attorney, and you
Mhm.
let them know, bring them the case laws, and have them request documentation to um to see if the person that's attempting to collect is the holder of both the note and the mortgage. It's very important. It's like a securitization audit.
So the new person that like has it now, they because I called them and asked them, and they did send me like over it showed what I originally signed from the other original mortgage person. So they
That has nothing to do with it. We're asking, are you the owner and are you in possession of the note and the mortgage?
Yeah,
Those are the two questions.
I think one of them they had to go back to the original person and get it because I'm
Then, if
like,
they're not in possession of it, there
they
is
had,
no legal obligation to pay them. They have no legal right. The mortgage secures the security interest. The note is the promise to pay. They are accessories to each other. They must travel together.
so could the original person still be holding it? Is that what you're
The
saying?
original person has no say anymore because they sold it to someone else.
Oh, but I'm paying somebody else. I was just wondering because I know it's in my business name and I didn't know if it made a difference or not. If it's in the
It
business.
does make a difference. Like the process doesn't make a difference. But what you need to do is get in contact with an attorney that either specializes in real estate or specializes in mortgages and loan, and have them do a request for information for the owner of the note. Who owns the note? Who owns the mortgage?
Okay.
The person that is collecting must be the holder of both.
Oh, I see what you mean. So note and mortgage both. And
Correct. They travel together. They are accessories to each other. They cannot be separated.
so how would they find out that you wouldn't just do like you
That
wouldn't you can't
that's
tell
their no,
them
they're going to request the information and they must supply them the information. That's why it's better when an attorney is working on it for you, because of the legal ramifications now that you go into, because now you can sue somebody for fraud.
and I have a real estate attorney friend of mine because I'm a real
speak
estate broker.
speak to that attorney and speak to your do you have an attorney that's on the mortgage side as well?
He probably handles all of it, not specifically, but he probably
Have that conversation. Look up right now. Look up I want you to, so when you go to him you have some context to go with. Look up in Google right now, Supreme Court case ruling. Supreme Court case ruling. The mortgage and the note must travel together. Just look that up.
the mortgage and mortgage.
The mortgage and the note must travel together.
No, must travel together.
And when you find that case law, you're going to see one from 1816, and then you're going to see one from like 1972, and then you're going to see some more that's recent up to 2016.
Carpenter versus Logan.
Yep, that's the first one. That's the one that set the precedence. So read that, then have a conversation with your attorney. Show up to the credit summit and let me know what happened. All right.
And when
I'm
is
gonna take
that?
a few more people.
What is the summit coming up?
The summit is September 29th, September 30th, and October 1st. Text me the word summit. So send me a text message and you're gonna get the link. So if you text the word summit to 917 993 5238. Text me the word summit and you will get the link and you will have all the information you need.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Let me change your life. That I promise you I can do.
I need to make it then. Thank you so
Let's
much.
go. All right, I'm gonna go over to Instagram and take 2 questions. Then I'm gonna come back because I want to take people in the order in which they came. All right. All right, cool. So my guy, let's see who is first. I think it's King. King, I think you're first.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, first of all, it's crazy that I'm able to speak to you. I saw your interview literally 2 days ago at a podcast where you offered a guy to give you $1,000 to prove that the what if the the three credit supposedly agency are the real agency or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And the interview was like an hour, and you completely blow my mind. I'm like, okay, consumer law is where it needs to be at. Because the things that you were saying and how you was just breaking it, it was like, okay, he knows the manual to the actual how to do it. So my question, I just wanted to say that first of all, because it's crazy that's why I looked. I was like, wait, because I literally not met you, but saw your interview 2 days ago.
Wow.
And it caught me. I was just listening to it, and you was just breaking it down. So I have 2 questions.
Talk to me.
My first question is for late payments. Because that's what you were saying. You was like a goodwill letter. Why do we need a goodwill letter for? Like, there's no need for that. And then you were saying, so for a late payment that's like over
All right, so that's a very good question, and that I think I owed you guys an answer for that too before I went on my tangent. So, all right, cool. So I'm gonna just ask you to mute a little bit, just for the background noise, and I'm gonna go into it. All right. So when we talk about late payments, right? Late payment itself, that word doesn't exist, right? And when I say it doesn't exist for a few reasons. The law says they can treat a payment as late only and only if they're able to prove and do certain things. So let me break it down from 15 USC 1681A to A1, and then I'm going to go over to 15 USC 1666B. So the first thing is, so let me read it so you guys get the correct verbiage without me kind of paraphrasing it. So we're going to go, everybody, so let's go over there. I like when we learn together. 15 USC 1681A, right? So when we go there, it's going to go to definition, rules, and construct. When we scroll down, what we're going to see is exclusions. And it says this, except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include. If the law says the consumer report does not include these things, it's going to give a list of what it doesn't include, right? But in that same sentence, the word consumer report is there, and we need to comprehend what our consumer report is. So it says the term consumer report means any written, oral, or other communication of any information by a consumer reporting agency. It must be by a consumer reporting agency. FICO, F-I-C-O, Fair Isaacs Corporation, is not a consumer reporting agency. They are a technology company. This is on their website, and I've asked people from FICO this very same question. They are not a consumer reporting agency. They are a technology company who has the proprietary technology for the FICO score, which is a risk score model that is based in whole, solely, and in part on the information in your consumer report. Big difference. They are not the same, right? So a consumer report is generated from a consumer reporting agency, right? Consumer report, consumer reporting agency. You see how that makes sense? So now it says bearing on a consumer's credit worthiness, credit standing, credit capacity, character, general reputation, personal characteristics, or mode of living, which is used or expected to be used or collected in whole or in part for the purpose of serving as a factor in establishing the consumer's eligibility for A, credit or insurance to be used primarily for personal, family, or household purposes, B, employment, or C, any purpose authorized under Section 1681B of this title. Nothing in there says your consumer report is dependent on a FICO score, a FICO algorithm, or FICO or Vantage itself. Nothing in that definition says it. The consumer report is an independent report from a consumer reporting agency, not a technology company. So FICO's factors does not apply. FICO isn't law. FICO isn't a government agency. It is just an industry standard. It is not law. They are not the government. They don't make consumer reports. They only have an algorithm that uses the information from your consumer report to give you a risk score based on 5 factors: late payment, utilization, age of credit, mixture of credit, new credit. That's their factors. It has nothing to do with you. That is their factor, not yours, theirs. The information that is from your consumer report generates that score. And in this law, it says transactions are not included. This is what Congress said. Except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include reports containing information solely as to transaction. The payment history section of FICO is solely based on transaction. Payment history is a transactional history. That's where all your transactions are, because it's going to say, you were okay, you were okay, you were late, you were late, you were okay. That's transactional history. That is FICO. It has nothing to do with your consumer report. two independent factors, two independent things, right? So if transactions are not included or excluded from your consumer report, how can you list a transaction as late when the transaction, not late payment? The law says nothing about late payment. It says transactions. My transactions are excluded. How can you list a transaction as late when the transaction was excluded? Makes no sense. This is why I say late payments doesn't exist. However, there is another law that speaks about how a creditor may treat a payment as late. Because some of you are going to say, well, Daraine, 15 USC 1666B. Well, some of y'all don't even know how to read 15 USC 1666B because Congress gave y'all a whole play. Listen to what this law says. Timing of payments. Time to make payments. A creditor may not treat a payment on a credit card account under an open-end consumer credit plan as late for any purpose, unless the only way they can treat it late, they must do this thing. That's the only way for them to say the payment is late. It's very specific, right? This is what Congress said. The creditor has adopted reasonable procedures designed to ensure that each periodic statement, including the information, so the statement must also include information that is required by Section 1637B of this title. When you go to Section 1637B, it has about 12 to 15 requirements that must be sent. That information must be mailed or delivered to the consumer not later than 21 days before the payment due date. What does that mean? 21 days before your payment due date, this alleged corporation must send you the information about your periodic statement as well as the information under Section 1637B, and it must be mailed or delivered to the consumer 21 days from your payment due date. If that is not done, a payment cannot be treated as late. So what do? Well, we request it. The law says it must be mailed or delivered not later than 21 days before your payment due date. Okay, find out when is your payment due date. Go find that out. Count 21 days back from that date. And if the periodic statement, which also has the information about 1637B, was not mailed and delivered to you 21 days before that date, they are in violation. There is no late payment. They cannot treat the payment as late. So now, if Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax is going to furnish a late payment, guess what? It means that they must have these documents to substantiate the late payment, right? 15 USC 1681A, the consumer report, accuracy and fairness of the consumer report. 15 USC 1681 EB, a consumer reporting agency must adopt reasonable procedures to ensure that the consumer report has maximum possible accuracy. Accuracy, all values exact, all values correct. It means now for TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian to furnish a late payment, they must have proof that the creditor mailed out the periodic statement plus the information required under 1637B, all of it, and that was mailed or delivered to you 21 days before the payment due date. If that is not there, the late payment does not exist. So how can you say a payment is late if you have no proof that the payment was late based on the requirements of 15 USC 1666B? So you are furnishing a transaction which you have no proof of that either it was mailed or delivered. Because if that's the case, I want the tracking number, the certified mail tracking number, so I can pull it up and I can go research and see that the statement, the information that was required, was delivered to me 21 days before my payment due date. As a matter of fact, I want to know too, when is my payment due date? Because you should know this if you are going to put a late payment on my report. It is not what you know, it's what you can prove. And this is why when I speak on the internet, people don't like what I'm saying, because I am a disruptive thinker. I go against everything that they thought they knew. So all these attorneys, all these lawyers, all these gurus out there that's telling you all to send goodwill letters, that is total bullshit. You do not need to send goodwill letters when you know consumer law. If anybody disagrees with me, come holler at me at the Credit Summit. You know where to get your tickets. Late payments does not exist. It is a factor of FICO and nothing else. So I be getting in the zone sometimes. My bad. I be getting in the zone sometimes. Shit.
Because a lot of companies don't do that. They're not going to send a tracking number. They're not going to send a certified mail. They're not going to get it 21 days before.
So how is there a late payment? Where does the late payment come from if they don't have the information to substantiate that the payment was late? Hello.
Amazing. So then you would basically take that information, the law that you were saying, and you would draft a letter to each of the credit bureau to say, hey, based off of this law, this situation.
I made that letter last night. That letter that I made a letter like this last night. I will have it at the Credit Summit. Everybody that gets VIP at the Credit Summit, I am putting together a letter pack that I'm going to be giving y'all. So if there's a group package for VIP, it's a family plan. So if you get 4 of your friends or 3 of your friends, y'all could combine and buy that VIP package. But there's also the individual VIP tickets if you're a single person and you're coming by yourself. But you can put together a group of people, just buy the ticket and come. I'm going to break all of this down in real time and give you all the letters. We are working on it. I'm not going to promise anybody the live yet. I don't know. We are working on it. This is where we want people to come out. We want you to learn. I want you to work. I want y'all to pull your consumer report. I just bought 2 brand new printers. We'll be printing out consumer reports all day. I need you going. Yes. I just bought 2 brand new printers, about 2 boxes of ink. When you guys come in, you are printing out the reports. We are going through the reports. This isn't I'm not bringing nobody here to get motivated. We are going to work. So I gotta take a few more questions. I know you got a lot of questions, King, but I do gotta go through some more questions.
If you get the general admission, like or person, whatever, you can still get that letter as well, right?
Well, no, the general election, the letters are for the VIPs because it's how the package is built. It's how the package is built. I'm telling you, get VIP, you will not regret it. Get VIP, you will not regret it.
I will try to get the group. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. All right, I'm gonna take. I believe it's Scott. Scott, I believe you're up next. And then I'm going to go back over to YouTube and take these 2. And then I will come back to the Queen and then the other person because I want to keep it in queue. Talk to me, brother. What you got, Scott? Mm-hmm.
And I used to be feeling kind of sad. So I'm like, I go in there, they tell me like, man, you first of all, you ain't got no paperwork with us. You don't have nothing established, so we can't trust you for real. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
what they tell me,
Mm-hmm.
you got to give show us that you got your own money. You can work with your money. So I do a $300 secure credit card.
Mm-hmm.
$300 secure credit card for like 6 months. I look up my credit score jump. I start doing the loans. My
Mm-hmm.
homegirl at the credit union, like, stop taking out them loans. Do lines of credits because you can take the money off and put it back on, take the money off, put it back on.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I got a they gave me a card for like I think 2500. So when I got that, I said, you know what? I did it the same day. When they gave me that card, I said, you know what? I'm going to Zeal. I went to Zeal and I went to public service and got another card. So with that, I didn't pay the public service off. I still kept the Zeal. So now that's on my credit report. I got child support on my credit report.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically it. Like I'm like in 23,000 worth of debt. So I've been listening to you. I've been taking notes, man. I swear to God, it was like it was a blessing. One day I was just sitting here thinking, like, dog, I'm tired of just want to get up, always gotta go shoot money, think it's all about money. I gotta go do this, I gotta do this about money. And basically, I could just sit down, put this together, and just
Mm-hmm.
sit on my butt and just receive my fruits of labor. So I'm like, how do I get this child support off my cousin keep telling me go down there and tell them to take it off of you and your baby moms. Like she don't have me on child support. The state got me on child support.
So what does that mean? I want you to look up right now. You got a second device? You can look something up?
Yeah.
I want you to look up 18 USC 1028A. 18 USC 1028A. And I want you to read what it says.
You say 18 USC?
18 USC 1028A.
Let's say aggravated identity theft.
All right, I want you to read it.
Right?
Yep, read it.
Okay. In general, whoever during and in relationship to any felony violation, enumerated in subsection, knowingly transfers, possesses, or uses without lawful authority a means of identification of another person shall, in addition to the punishment provided for such felony, be sentenced to a term of imprisonment of 2 years.
So let me ask you a question. Who enrolled you in a state program?
They did.
Where did they get your information from?
I don't know.
Somebody stole your identity. That is called identity theft.
So look, check this out, boss man. I went to the barbershop and I've been putting people all up on you. Listen, yesterday, 2-3 days, I've been calling Experian, trying to get that off my. I'm talking about I've been using the laws, so they telling me I gotta wait 30 days because like I told them, like you just said, that's not my debt. I did not sign no paper, sign no contract, willing, telling y'all like I can pay this 20,000. I don't even know how I'm in debt. I told them that was a violation, and I told them like I told the lady, I asked her, I say, how do y'all let people?
It's not what you know, brother man, it's what you can prove.
Bingo. So
Right?
I basically asked them, how can y'all, basically, I said, how can y'all let somebody steal
Mm-mm.
my
They
credit
don't
report,
care, bro. They don't care.
but I
You're
can't take it off?
you can delete child support. Yes, you can. This is where I'm going with it. It is not what you know, it's what you can prove. Let's prove that this account came as a result of an alleged identity theft. That's how you get it deleted. It is not what you know, it's what you can prove. I'm going to be breaking all of this down at the summit, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going so deep with this. I'm leaving everything on the table, bro.
So check this out, D. I got another one for you. How do I now look, the highest my credit score ever been was like 717. Right now it's 563 or something like that.
Mhm.
Check this out. How do I get it back up in 4 days?
No, it's not about getting it back up in 4 days, right? We need to, there's a difference between the credit score and the consumer report. The consumer report is the information, right? if there is negative information on your consumer report, it will reflect on the credit score because the information from the consumer report is used to generate the credit score. If there is positive information on the consumer report, the credit score has no choice but to go up because of the positive information. So once we control the information that is reported on the consumer report, the credit score will reflect. So now you just need to learn how to delete the negative items and then restructure your profile with positive primary trade lines to get you back to where you need to be.
Okay, so how do I take control of my? How do I get my consumer report?
Well, you can write TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. You can request it there. You could go to annualcreditreport.com. It is a free government website. You can get your reports there, or you could go to the link in my Instagram bio. You're gonna see a link that says "Get your credit score here," and you can get it there. There's many ways you can get it. All right. I got a few more questions, so I got some other people in the queue. I gotta get these questions though. All right, my brother. Yeah, yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Um. All right. Next. So I'm gonna go back over to YouTube because this YouTube person was next, and then I'll be coming back over here to you, Queen. All right. I have Michael. Michael, what's going on, Michael? You've been patiently waiting. How are you doing?
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I have a question. How can I remove a collections from my report?
That's
It's from
easy.
Prodigy, from years ago, but I'm just now addressing it with one of your dispute
No, that's
letters.
fine. It's a matter
Okay.
of the method you want to use, right? So what,
Okay.
first of all, what type of collection is it?
It's I think it's from a bank that I overdraft years ago for
Okay.
$825.
So that,
And before you answer, can I say this to you?
please go ahead.
I let I let all four of my credit cards. I was giving up on my credit until I watched him 500 on ESL, and he mentioned your name, and then I pulled up your YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and ever since I was looking at your videos, I was learning about consumer law, and I decided to pay my past due balances. I brought my credit score up from 386, 387, 389 to now 544 at Experience,
Wow.
423 at Trans Equifax, and 410 at TransUnion. And I hadn't even
Mhm.
begun to use the removal part yet.
Wow.
So now I'm trying to actually remove this account and any
Mhm.
late stuff, and I'm stuck right now. I don't know what to purchase next to get that done.
I got you. I got you. Um, I would recommend, Michael, that you join my community. I want to have you inside my university where we can have meetings like this every Sunday and every
Hmm.
Monday. A letter alone is not enough.
Correct.
Mentorship and coaching is going to be crucial. Why? Because when you do this for yourself, America has 334 million people. Imagine the amount of impact you can make when you start doing this for others. That requires coaching. And for
And
you
then
to
on
get
top
where
of
you
that,
need to go, I think
mhm.
you should join my program.
And then on top of that, since I'm on SSI, my income is limited, but I am saving to become part of the university
We
and
have payment plans. I'm telling
purchase a
you, it's
membership.
very flexible. It's all you got to do is speak with
Yes.
finance. It is very flexible.
Okay. Okay.
Just speak with finance. You will be all right.
I appreciate the
So,
knowledge.
right, I want you to write this down.
Okay.
University. Write the word university down, and I want you to text that word university to 917 993 5238. My team will give you all the information you need. And to you, Tano Diaz, my team will give you all the information.
And
Text the
also, I've
word
been
university to 917 993 5238. Talk to me, brother. What you got?
And I gotta admit one other thing, my mother with your letters, and I've been kicking butt with your letters, blocking stuff, answering stuff, and then I gave it because they sent us some affidavits on, my mother some affidavits, and I learned how to
Mhm.
create the affidavits from you, and now they got no choice but to the judge actually because they asked for a summary judgment. And and I didn't know that you needed to answer affidavit with affidavit because I saw one of your videos. And I'm like, what? I've been doing it wrong. So then I had to go get the affidavits. And now the judge, I'm questioning every affidavit that the company has sent my mother. And now the judge has no choice but to drop their request for a summary judgment because of the affidavit
Mm,
I learned how to write from you.
that's powerful, bro. That's
Hey,
powerful.
thank you. I really do appreciate you.
I look forward to seeing you on the call this Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
You're very
And
welcome.
and, and
Bless.
also I've been handing out letters, 4-page letters to people, um, and with your information on it with 3 videos, 2 videos from you, one from him 500, and one for another guy that was speaking on the secondary credit bureaus.
Mhm.
So I don't put my email or nothing down. I just put my name, Michael L. Jordan, down so they know I
I'm
created it.
I'm gonna
But
teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to create a business from this. Because this, Michael, this can set you financially free. It has done it for me. It's done it for a lot of my friends. It can happen for you too.
I really do appreciate it. Now I'm gonna be quiet because I know you're a busy man, and I appreciate you for your time and energy.
Thank you very much, Michael. It's a
Thank you,
pleasure.
sir.
See you Sunday. All right, Crystal, talk to me. Crystal. Thank you for patiently waiting. Are you still with me, Crystal?
Yes, I'm still here.
Talk to me, Crystal.
Glad to
What you
be
got
here.
going on?
Okay, I have this medical credit since 2018. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I created the bill anyway. And in 2022, it popped back up as just
Crystal, I'm not
just
hearing you so well. The the connection is really bad, Crystal.
like
Chris, Crystal, we're not hearing you,
20.
Crystal. I don't think Crystal is hearing us. All right, Crystal, we couldn't hear you. I want you to try again. We weren't able to hear you. Let's see who I got over here. Let's see. Inner Peace. Queen, I think you're up next. Talk to me, Queen. Can you hear me? Yes, loud and clear, loud and clear. You're most welcome. Thank you for coming on. What you got going on? Mm-hmm. 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 Student loans, right? All right, that's totally a lie. First thing, if you're gonna, I would love for you to come to the credit summit, and like I said, I'm inviting everybody to the credit summit. Now, when it comes to student loans, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's talk about. Well, I just wrote down the whole notion behind late payments and what needs to be present or what needs to be proven for even a payment to be even treated as late, right? So the letters that I'm going to be giving out at the credit summit to the VIPs, um that letter is going to be in there. It's 2 new late payment letters that I've made. I think we have a total of 6 late payment letters now that are designed with language for different reasons and different purposes. So when you come to the credit summit, which I hope you're going to be a VIP, you'll be able to get those letters. It's 2 weeks away, the 29th, the 30th, and October 1st. And use remember, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And if we can prove that they are reporting inaccurate information by law 15 USC 1681 S2, furnishers of information are prohibited they are prohibited, right? They are prohibited from reporting inaccurate information. The law is very clear about it. So, um, when you talk about, hold on one second, remedy counsel, okay, misinterpretation of law, of a lot of laws in the consumer law arena. Okay, cool. Late payments are legal. I'll be dropping that soon. Well, by all means, remedy counsel, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Hold up. Let me hear what remedy counsel is saying. Let me drop remedy counsel a link. Remedy counsel, I just dropped you a link. I'm very curious to hear your point of view on why you think late payments are legal. I just dropped you a link. Remedies. Where'd it go? Remedy counsel. I just dropped you a link. I would love to hear why. I want to hear your point of view. So you can use that link and get in the queue. And I'd love to have a conversation with you. And this isn't about ego or anything like that. I really honestly want to hear your standpoint. And this is me being honest. I really want to hear your standpoint. And I want you to be able to prove your standpoint the same way I'm able to prove mine. And then let's find out. So remedy counsel, I just dropped you a link. You can definitely get in queue and let's have the conversation. All right. So Queen, what were we talking about again? Sorry, I got a little distracted. Oh, student loans. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Once you're able to prove what you're saying, that's it. Let's prove what we are saying. So I'm going to be breaking all of that down, and I really hope to see you at the Credit Summit. Okay, thank you. You're absolutely welcome. So remedy counsel, I just dropped the link for you to come on the live. I would love to hear your point of view. All right, the next person I have on the live is King Dimple. I think we spoke already. King Dimple. Oh, okay, all right, cool. So yeah, I got you. All right, cool. So we did that already. There's somebody cooking credit. I want to get you on the live, but for some reason, it's not. I don't know, bro. It's not allowing me for you to come. Remedy Council, I'm making the content for that, not about ego, just been doing this for a while, been in the court. No, that's cool, bro. It's a conversation. It's nothing like that. I really want to hear what you're saying. Like, I don't want anybody to think that this is an argument. I want to talk to you. Like I want to hear. Like, you making content for that part is cool. But can we have a discussion? Like, I really want to know your point of view. I want to learn. If you can teach me something, I want to learn. Like, I really want to I genuinely want to have a conversation with you. Like, making the content, that part is cool. You can put it on your YouTube, but that's still not the same as the conversation that we're having here. You will, bro. I got it coming for the consumer law arena. All right, then I guess if it's a trade secret, I guess if it's a trade secret, then it's a trade secret. All right, no problem. It's cool. It is cool. The cooking credit, I don't know why, bro. Instagram is not letting you join. I've accepted it many times, and wait, what happened? Wait. Instagram is acting wonky. Yeah, I don't know. It's not allowing you to join, bro. And I don't know why it keeps skipping, bro. Yeah, it's not allowing you to join. I don't know why. I am accepting it, but for some reason it's not allowing you to come on. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me tonight. I have some stuff to do. I got 2 conferences over the weekend that I got to attend to, so I'm going to go. Guys, remember to get your Credit Summit tickets. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all you got to do is text the word summit. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. If you're on Instagram, all you got to do is comment the word summit. You should get the link. If you didn't get the link, all you got to do is text the word summit, SUMMIT, to 917-993-5238. Remedy Council, I really would have liked a conversation with you, but I guess whatever you're planning, it may be a secret. So I guess we'll wait to see if it comes out. But I genuinely wanted to have a conversation with you. So I guess whenever that content is ready, I guess whenever it's ready. So can you answer my question before you go? Let's see. I am Adriana. Adriana, what is your question? Could you restate your question for me? I didn't see it. Adriana, could you restate your question? Yo, why does this thing keep switching, man? And the cooking credit, I don't know why, bro. Instagram will not let me add you to the conversation. Prince Ali, what's up? I was there. Yep, Prince Ali, we're gonna have another one, bro. We're gonna have another one. I can't teach you how to sue debt collectors. I am not an attorney. I'm not gonna pretend to be one because I'm not. There's books you can read and learn how to sue debt collectors. I've partnered with Legal Shield, and my students, if they are going to sue any debt collector, they are using the legal arm of our business, which is our partners over at Legal Shield. That's how we operate here. I want to learn it as a business. Paul, Luckner Paul, text the word university, Paul. Paul, text the word university to 917-993-5238. Paul, text the word university to 917-993-5238. I am joining the university on Monday. Does that give me a seat at the Credit Summit? Yes. Everybody that joins the university, you have a VIP ticket. Everybody in my university, you have a VIP ticket. I'm going to say this again. Everyone that joins the university before the Credit Summit, you have a VIP ticket. Hey guys, could we give a round of applause too for because I don't want him to feel like I was coming after him in any way. For Remedy Coach. Let's give Remedy Coach a round of applause. I hope the next time we're here, he is able to come on and break down what he's researched, what he knows, because I really want to learn some stuff. And this is me being fully honest. Like, I really want to learn some stuff. So Remedy Council, whenever you get a chance, bruv, or female, like, I don't know, I couldn't tell by your handle whether you're a male or female, whatever. But whenever you want to have the conversation, I would love to hear what you have going on. I want to learn. So if you got something that I can learn, please, I'm open to learning new stuff. I'm not going to tell you that I know everything that there is to know about consumer law. I don't. I'm still learning, right? I'm still learning. I'm going to join the university today. See you at the summit. We took a pic together at InvestFest. Let's go, the cooking. Let's go. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. Yeah. So yeah. Guys, I gotta go take care of some stuff. I'm gonna be at event tomorrow, so I gotta go pack my my booth and the stuff up to be at the conference tomorrow. So from your favorite consumer law expert, from your favorite island boy. Y'all know what time it is. I will see y'all soon. Remedy, I hope we meet again. I would love to have a discussion, a conversation. I would love to learn from you, whatever you got going on. And it sounds like you are a lawyer because you said you have been in the law field for a minute. I don't want to assume you are, but I'd love to hear from you. For those of you that's going to join the Credit Summit, y'all know what time it is. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. If you're on Instagram, drop the word comment in the chat. You should get the link. If not, text me at 917-993-5238. For those of you that joined the university today, welcome to the family. I will see you guys on Sunday. I cannot wait to speak to y'all. I can't wait to have the conversation. I'm gonna see y'all Sunday. Everybody have a great night. You've been great. It's been an amazing day. Everybody have a beautiful rest of your Friday. I will see you guys soon. Let's get it. Let's go.